Hey everyone, let's play some games. Today we're playing the Warlock in the arena. It has the most votes, so that's what we're gonna go with. Not really excited about these first picks. You know, I know some people like Deathlord. I don't. I don't like cards with unpredictable downsides. But then we're looking at the other cards and it's like a Cold Light Oracle, a Mana Raid. You know what? I think I'm gonna go with the Deathlord. And hey, it is a free drop, which can be hard to find. Alright, let's see what else we have. We have a Mad Bomber. I kinda like that. Not super excited about it in Warlock, since I like to make the decks a little sewish. And, well, if I have more minions than they have, then Mad Bomber is not that good. But it's a pretty easy pick against those two. Here, we're gonna go with the Shredder. All excellent minions, actually, and all mechs. But let's go with the Shredder here. And what else do we have? Well, Walking Infiltrator could fit pretty good in an aggressive deck, so let's go with that. Maybe we can get some Doom Guards. Huh, not so excited about this though. So overall, well, yeah, not so excited about the deck yet, but let's see what happens. Demon Fire, not that good. Power Overwhelming, it's good if you have the right cards to combo with it. What's it called? Shadow Flame, like the thing that kills everything. Reckless Rocketeer, 5/2 for 6 mana. You know what? Let's go with this. I mean, you said we're gonna go for an aggressive deck, right? So that works. Jeeves, don't need that in Warlock. A 2-drop, Siphon Soul. Some hard removal, plus a little health to life tap with potentially. You know what? Let's go for it. I like to have some removal in the deck. And Siphon Soul? Hi. It's rarely expected. I could have gone with the Sunfairy Protector too, though. It was pretty close for me. Let's get the Bloodsail Raider. It's not exciting, but it works. Dark Bond? Yeah, some more removal. Why not? Oh no! I don't want a second Power Overwhelming, I really don't. Drain life, 2 damage for free. No. Core Hound? Alright, well, I guess. Twisting Nether? Nope. Clockwork Giant? Definitely not. So it's gonna be the Enhancer. It could work out in our favor if you get like a lot of stuff on the board. Haunted Creeper is awesome. Frostwolf Warlord works pretty well if you're trying to flood the board, so let's go with that. Plus it's our first 5-drop. Yeti, you can never say no to a Yeti. There we go. That's not entirely true, but it is mostly true. Stone Tusk Ball, no. Venture Co, no. Like a big taunt to protect my weak minions? Yeah, I don't like if I'm gonna go minion heavy, then this one could hurt me more than help me, especially if I have a lot of cheap cards that suddenly cost 5 mana. Let's go with the Fen Creeper. It's nice to have some taunt. Sun Fairy, I think. You need a few more free drops other than just a Deathlord, though. Like a Spider Tank, for example. Perfect. Not so much the Iron Fur, but then we look at the other two and then we are like, yeah, maybe the Iron Fur. Force Tank Max? Just one, like, big punch? Yeah. Okay. Spectral Knight? Yes. Not so aggressive as I was first planning on, but hey. I guess it's just gonna be like a mid-range arena deck. That can work fine. Flame Imp? Yeah, Flame Imp. That's the aggression I'm talking about. Floating Watcher? Well, against those two, yeah, let's go with it. And let's see, what else do we have? We got another 2-drop? Yeah. If we're gonna be aggressive, then definitely. I don't really want 2 of them though. It's interesting, you could actually combo an Elven Archer with a Floating Watcher to make it a 6/6. But It's not a great combo. I don't really like any of it that much, but hey. We can try and make it more aggressive. Elven Archer. Hey, real Zeus play it sometimes. Mortal Coil. I'm a big fan of Mortal Coil. I really like the card. I mean, it's like a 1 mana Fire Blast. I think it's really good. Ardian Squire is good too. But we don't really have that many buff cards, if any, other than Power Overwhelming, which doesn't count. So Ardian Squire is not that amazing in this particular deck. I think we're just gonna go... Well, this one is really good too. But I want, like, a lot of cheap cards. We actually have some decent... Let's go with the Mortal Coil. I think some people will disagree with me on that, and maybe I even disagree with myself, but that's what we went with. Alright. Another Shredder? Yeah, I think so. Could use another 4-drop. And let's see. Not so excited here. Another Dark Bomb, sure, why not? Oasis Snapjaw. Yeah, okay. Rubian Egg. It works with Power Overwhelming, I guess, but... Well, how many activators do I have? Power Overwhelming, Sunfury Protector, and Shattered Sun Cleric. That's only 3. That is pretty lackluster. But then we look at the other 2 cards and we're like, oh my god. So, let's go with the Nerubian. Oh man. So, I'm not very excited about this deck. I actually think it's kinda bad. It has a decent curve though, so it could work out. But honestly, I think... And it does have 2 Shredders. Then it also has like Yankee stuff like Elven Archer. Not really so sure about the Power Overwhelming. And what's up with that egg, like with barely any activators? The Death Lord, Iron Fur. I honestly, I think a Core Hound. I think we're gonna say 6 wins for this deck. It's not hopeless, but not excited about it. Let's see what we get here. Could have used a couple of... I don't know. Doom Guards just don't even fit that well into it, since it doesn't have that aggressive of a curve. It's more like pretty mid-rangey. Alright, let's see what we can do here in our first game. We'll be starting out with some of our very good minions, so let's keep those around. See what else we can get. Maybe get a second 2-drop? No. Okay. Well, Mortal Coil is pretty nice, especially together with Haunted Creeper, since... Well, when you have a Haunted Creeper, it's pretty common that other minions end up at 1 life. No reason to coin anything out, since we... Well, we do have Dark Bomb, but say he doesn't have a 2-drop of his own. I think we end turn here. I'm not gonna Dark Bomb a Totem. Even though I could run a Haunted Creeper into it plus Mortal Coil, but... Yeah, I think saving the coin there was the right decision. Could get a Warlord out on turn 4. I'll most likely have at least 1 minion on the board, since I have the Haunted Creeper here. So I think we're gonna Dark Bomb that one. And then we can kill that Totem. Or we can play the Walking Infiltrator. And I think I like playing the Walking Infiltrator, since then we could potentially play the Warlord next. And get it up to a 6/6 on turn 4, which would obviously be great. Well, sure, you have a 4/6, but we have a 6/6. So let's do that. Kill that, not getting the Walking Infiltrator out, because there's absolutely no reason to. I think that would be a terrible idea. Even though I'm a little scared of something like Lightning Storm. Let's try the Drake. Well, I guess it's the Hex that really are strong here. Twilight Drake is fine, but for him, I mean. So, we could kill the Twilight Drake with Dark Bomb, that, and Mortal Coil. But then we have 2 mana left, and what are we gonna do with 2 mana? Not very much. Instead, I think we're gonna do that, and Mortal Coil that one, and then play the Shredder. Alright. If you just... no. We're probably gonna see some Fire Elementals soon. Well, we are at 0 wins, so... hopefully it's not an amazing deck full of 10 Fire Elementals. You probably would have played one this turn if you had one, so that's a good sign. Now we can finally get rid of that one. Probably just run this one into it. And that into that. Then what can we play? Huh. Probably just Oasis Snapjaw and Life Tap. Yeah. I think that is what we're gonna do. We could Dark Bomb that one. Yeah. Okay, yeah, let's do that. Dark Bomb that. Right there. Kill that Totem Princess. I don't like totems. I'm racist against them. Alright. Unfortunately, that is 8 mana, so we can't play it next turn.
Squire, attend me.
Ready, sir.
Well, let's see. He looks like a fairly competent player, which is unfortunate. I like to get my warm-up win. I think we life tap here. Okay. We can kill that. And we have the Taunt Giver, so we could give this one Taunt. And I'm just a little afraid of Lightning Storm. In fact, I'm very afraid of it. Like, if we set all that up, we could just lose it all. So maybe we should play it a little differently. Like that. And play this one. And then the Spider Tank. To not set us up too much for Lightning Storm. Now, if he plays a Lightning Storm, then I'll feel better about playing the Shade later. Well, next turn, you're probably gonna play the Force Tank Max. Oh, I'm so happy he did that before we played the Force Tank Max. He will be so disappointed. Well, at the same time, is there a way I can kill? Let's see, yeah, we have 5, 7, 8, 10 if we play this. Could all these to that, then buff that one up. Play the Shade, maybe life tap. You have plenty of life. So we do... oh, enhance sound. That would be nice. Well, that'll probably be nice later. So let's just play...
we must cleanse the Sunwell.
that. These into this one. And again... Lightning Storm is pretty scary. Yeah, it's just too scary. I can't play it. Like the Shade, because it would just be like a 4 for 1. And we already have a dominating board, so I don't think it's worth the risk here. Okay. Wow, that's a strong Squire. I'll say he graduated tonight, just before he died. That's a good one. Maybe play the Enhancer now. Do this, then Enhancer. And I think he would have played Lightning Storm last turn if he had it. So, wow, he all got Divine Shield? That's pretty amazing. Let's kill that.
Push forward.
And go for the face. That was almost like perfect. Well, I guess maybe a Wind Fairy would have been nice too, but I mean, and then the Spectral Knight got taunt? That's like exactly what I would have wanted. Okay. Maybe Siphons. Okay. That went pretty well. Let's play another game. Oh, we have a Warlock daily too. That's perfect. Let's finish that one up. Alright. Do we get? I think he was a decent player, but maybe the overwhelming might of our deck won. I gotta say, I got pretty lucky, especially with that in hand, so. And I just kind of drew good cards. Okay, and so you did go well last game, but I think it's a bit too early for you. I don't have that many good 3-drops. I have a lot of 2-drops. Let's just keep the Spider Tank. Okay, well, it's not the most exciting 2-drop in the world, but I think it's better than just tapping. And it does make them scared. Oh, Power Overwhelming! Well, never mind. It is the perfect 2-drop. Well, now it is. Alright. What do you got for us on turn 1? Other than some thinking. Alright, so we're gonna get a 2-drop out of here. I assume Puddle's done. Alright. Oh! Shattered Sun Cleric. That could be relevant. Well, probably not. Because it's pretty unlikely that she's gonna play a 3-1 for me to trade. I don't really, like, there's no point in just buffing that up to do 1 damage to that to kill it. I don't think that's the right decision. Well, she doesn't have anything? I think the coin was a mistake. I think she should have saved the coin and just played this one next turn. We have some options here. I want to use the Power Overwhelming to kill a minion, and well, it could life tap here. But then at the same time, I can Power Overwhelming plus a 3-drop next turn. So maybe this turn just play the Shade. And then next turn, we can play a 3-drop plus Power Overwhelming on our egg. That fits perfect. We're taking a little bit of damage though, which is why I was reluctant to do it. Oh, no secret, please. Okay, no secret. Good. Looks like we're gonna have to trade our Shade though. Maybe I should have played the... Well, you could play the Shattered Sun Cleric. It still dies to Fire Blast, but that's 2 mana that she has to use. Or... Wait a second there. We could play Dark Bomb plus Power Overwhelming. Yeah. So we do... that, and then that. Yeah, I think I like this better. This puts us in a pretty strong position. Especially if she doesn't have removal, even though I have a sneaking suspicion that she has a Frostbolt of... Oh, a Flame Cannon, I guess. Because I think that's why she coined the minion, because she assumed that I would play a minion that she would use removal on. But then I've just played the egg, which ruined her plans. Yeah, maybe just life tap this turn. And then play a 3-drop. I like to save the Shattered Sun Cleric. for when you can buff a minion to get a better trade. So that's why I played the spider tank instead.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
Right. And see, this is also why I don't like the Death Lord, because if you think about it, like, do I really want to play a Death Lord now? Definitely not. And then it's like, well, when do I want to play it? Like, when you're, like, scared and want to survive, but even then it's like, well, then you just give them another minion anyway. It's not good in this deck. And I don't think it's good in a lot of constructed decks either, unless you're, like, playing Fatigue Mage. Huh. So here we could... I mean, we could buff that so she still can't kill it. But then I'm kind of forced to play the Death Lord too, and I don't really want to. So instead, I think we just do this. And trade there. And sure, he can Fire Blast this now, but that does require 2 mana. And it already killed a 3-drop, so that would mean that I would have spent 3 mana on getting rid of 5 mana. Now, what we have to be scared of course, is Flame Strike. Well, so how do we do this? Kind of want to play the Core Hound. Then we have to kill that to make sure she doesn't kill the Core Hound, but then we get this one into Flame Strike range.
So many possibilities.
Instead, what if we go all for the face? She'll be down to 30. Then she... Oh. She doesn't kill it and just Flame Strikes. Yeah. Okay, you know what? Let's do this. And then if she does have Flame Strike, we will have 11 damage on the board. So... Sure, she gets a lot of value, but the question is... Can she survive? And she didn't even have Flame Strike, it looks like. So... Yeah. Do we have lethal? We have 6, 10, 16. I think we have lethal. So if you just do...
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
That's like that, that... Yeah, okay. Good. Alright, let's play one more game. See what we get here. It's going pretty well. We're having some fast games, winning without too much trouble, dodging those Flame Strikes. But again, as I said, even if she did play Flame Strike there, she would have been in a bad spot. Thankfully, the Core Hound has 5 life rather than 4 at least. Alright. See how we can do versus a Druid. Well, we got a 1-drop and a 2-drop. The problem is that Mad Bomber has very bad synergy with the Flame Imp. So maybe toss that and see if you can get another 2-drop instead. I don't want the... That would be the worst. Imagine the Mad Bomber hitting the Flame Imp for 2 and the face for 1. Something like that. I would be so sad. Alright, so now, if he plays a minion, we can Dark Bomb it. If he doesn't, then we just Life Tap. Either way, we're gonna have a tempo lead. Which minion do you have? Or maybe he has Wrath, I suppose. I hope he doesn't have Wrath. That would probably be the worst option for us here. A possibility, I should say. Alright. I wonder if he's thinking about it because he wasn't so happy about trading a 1-drop for a 2-drop, but the thing is, I already took 3 damage for it, so it's not really correct to think that way, I think, in this case. We Dark Bomb it. And run this into that. Looking pretty good. We have some good cards coming up. Well, at least for next turn. It's always nice to have a little bit of removal. Well, we could Dark Bomb it, but I think that's not very mana efficient. Shadowed Sun Cleric makes absolutely no sense. So it's either going to be Shade or Dark Bomb. But I think I actually want to play the Shade. And just run this into this. It does not look like he has any removal, because I think he would have used it. So he's probably going to trade that with the Flame Imp, which is fine. And then we will have a 3/3 on the board that gets buffed every turn, instead of having a 3/2 on the board, which we would have if we had played the Dark Bomb. Alright. He already used the coin, so that's good. We don't have a good play for next turn, though. What? Oh man, the poor guy was forced to pick a Cold Light Seer during his draft. I sympathize. Alright, let's see. We could play the Dark Bomb. I guess we could Dark Bomb that, kill that, and then
So many possibilities.
life tap. Is that? Then he will hero power to kill that. That's fine. It already got value. Okay, so let's life tap. And then Dark Bomb that one. Kill that. He might also swipe him, which is reasonable, considering. But we did already get value out of the Shade, so I'm feeling fine. Oh, interesting. I think not killing the Shade... Well, maybe he didn't have anything to do, like, so then it would just be hero power and nothing. Then I can understand. I wanna keep my Shade alive if possible. So we could potentially do Elven Archer to kill that. And then we could buff up this one with the Shattered Sun to kill that one. It doesn't use all our mana, but I think it's fine. And I'm guessing if he had swiped that he would probably have used it. It's just, it's nice to keep the Shade healthy. Because if he does not have removal, that could end up being a serious problem for him long term. I mean, our board is already quite good. Even if he does have swipe now, we would still have a 3/1 left.
Engaging TC-130 into dislocation.
Ooh, that one hurt. Thankfully... Oh, no! Oh, that's...
That
Yeah.
mistake.
And that's kind of like, I don't know. I just want to say that it was not his mistake on his part. Maybe I should have made that emote. It's too confusing. But yeah, I did not like it. Okay, let's see. He's actually getting really low though. But we're not that high on life either. And if he gets like some good removal going... So we gotta watch out here a little bit. It's all 3 2s. What if he played this one? So he has 9 damage on the board. It's not great, but play that. I think that one is pretty much obvious, because playing these two doesn't make sense, I don't think. Let's play that, and then do we go for the Faith to try and rush him down? The thing is, our trades are not that good. But at the same time, if he has swipe or something or gets it, I think trading with the 4/1 is probably a good idea. It also dies to hero power, of course. So let's kill that one and then go for the face with this one. Simply because I did not want him to get like a super efficient swipe. Alright. Even though I do regret not getting the 4 damage in. It could have been worse. He could have stolen the shade, I suppose. Wish he had stolen the Elven Archer though. Ah well. It was a nice play. Well, worst case scenario, next turn we can life tap plus play those 2. Then we can play that on turn 8. That's great. We can just kill it. No problem here. If we play the enhance though? What if we play this and enhance? Oh, very nice. Do that. And then I think we want to get the 6 damage in. I was wondering, like, can it give something a minion already has? Like, it already has taunt, so could it get taunt again and just not get anything? I don't know. Haven't played much with it, only a couple of times in arena and that's it. Alright. Do you have Wrath? Or Swipe? Oh, some kind of a move. I guess even a Black Knight could save. But that seems unlikely. Or Charger. Or Taunt. Actually, many things could save him. Never mind. Alright. I assume he has something. No? Okay. Well, that's not gonna work. Alright. Well, let's just win here. Okay. That went pretty well. Thanks for watching, everyone. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.